Hey, Christina again. I'm usually sharing stories about myself with you, about these goals that I've reached, or about my weight loss, or how you can do it too. Today I'm going to share something a little bit more personal. I'm going to tell you about how my most amazing gift was given to me, my son. So in 2004, I lived in Florida. I was 22, 23. I was 23. And I was living through hurricanes. I had grown up on the east coast of Florida, never went through a hurricane. I grew up where the space shuttle went up, and I guess scientists had done whatever they do and had decided that where they put the Kennedy Space Center was the least likely place for a hurricane to hit. I never went through one. I moved to Orlando. 2 summers in a row, I went through them nonstop. So I believe it's still the first hurricane of the season, and I was pregnant. I was really excited until I started spotting. So I go to the hospital, and unfortunately I have a miscarriage. But a part of that is I had to stay in the hospital for 24 hours because we couldn't be on the streets because it's a hurricane. So we get through that and decide that we want to try again. And of course, I get pregnant pretty quickly. And on my birthday, my 24th birthday, I find out I'm having a boy, which also happens to be the day that I find out that I'm pregnant because I didn't want to jinx it, so I thought I'd wait 2 months. Obviously, I waited a little bit longer. I find out I'm having a boy. So fast forward into July, and let me let you know, he was due in September. September the 4th is when he was due of 2005. And in July, we have the baby shower. Saturday, I'm going around before the baby shower in Walmart. I'm done with this. I don't want to be pregnant anymore. I'm ready for him to come out. Have my baby shower. And the next morning I wake up and it's wet. Luckily my mom had been there. So I get up and I run into the bathtub and I yell for my mom, please come here, come here, come here. Mom, can you smell this? Did I pee myself? So my mom says no, and that my water had broke, and we go to the hospital, and they're going to send me home until they come in and check me, and when they check me, my water breaks for real. It's July 24th, I believe. No, maybe it's the 23rd. Anyway, it's July, and he's not due till September. So I'm really scared, I'm really nervous. It's my first and only child, and I don't know what to expect. So we get 24 hours in, and it's painful. My mom keeps telling the story about how she was only in labor for 3 hours with me. I had to ask her to leave or just be quiet because I didn't want to hear it anymore. I was in so much pain. We get 34 hours in, and I hear his heart rate dropping. That's odd. And then I passed out. My blood pressure had dropped. When I come to, there's my doctor, there's a couple nurses, and there's more people that I don't know who it is. And they said, we can't wait anymore. You have to have an emergency C-section. So I don't do well with pain medication. They give me my epidural, and as soon as it really starts taking effect, I start throwing up. So here I am on the table, they're preparing, and I've got a little bucket that I'm throwing up into. It's a really great story, I know. And once they finally get him out, I hear that little noise, and then he starts crying. And I asked the doctor, is he okay? Are his lungs okay? Because I had read in a book that his lungs were developing at this point. And he says, the crying baby? Yeah, the crying baby. Is he okay? Is he okay? Is he gonna be okay? He said, the crying, screaming baby? Are his lungs developed? I was like, oh, I get it now. So, needless to say, he was okay. They kept him overnight in NICU, and my almost 6-week premature baby is now 15 and a half, and I drive him crazy. And I say a half because he has that permit, and I'm counting down the days for him to be able to drive me around. But that kid that just burst on the scene almost 6 weeks early is still going at it. He plays multiple sports, makes good grades. He also is shadowing to be a barber, and he's getting really good at that. He is the one who drives me to be better every day.